Myles, Kevin talked about how the defense was put in such bad spots today. So how did you guys think you handled it, given the short fields you were given all day?
Not well enough. We got to hold those short fields to, 3 or less. And we know we have a higher standard than what we showed down the field today.
Did they do anything that you did not expect?
Hmm?
Did the 49ers do anything that you were not prepared for?
No. We kind of went over a whole bunch of different scenarios and different schemes that we're going to run, and so we were well prepared, and we just got to execute a little bit better.
Myles, as a defensive player, what's going through your mind when the offense or Kevin makes that call to keep the offense on the field? Even especially in their own territory. Are you thinking like, hey, pin them back, let's keep on just playing strong defense, or do you like the aggressiveness? What's going through your mind when you see those kind of aggressive calls from the offense?
Whatever happens, we got to put the fire out. So, if they end up converting, then, we just got to be ready when the time's called. And if they don't, then, we're up right now. Lock in. Everybody understand what your job is, and, let's get the ball back to the offense. Let's get them back in rhythm.
How good a job did Purdy do getting rid of the ball? It looked like you had a bunch of pressure, but you only able to get to him one time.
Yeah. I feel like there were a lot of ops. Well, there seemed like a lot of ops, with how close it was. But, he likes getting out on time, or, he sees me. And credit to him, he also avoided the rush pretty well, too. So him getting the ball out on time, them having a solid unit as well, chipping, those kind of things. They were doing what they do best.
It looks like you said something to him one time when you got close. What did you? Can you share that with us?
It was something like, just give me another one.
Myles, there was a moment, I think it was after Malik went down, where Juwan Jennings was kind of talking with some guys. Just what happened there on the field after that play?
Well, I can't speak for how he was raised, but if you have nothing good to say, don't say something to somebody. So, he had a lot to say that was demeaning and disparaging towards some of our players, and I was just trying to separate everybody. And I tried to go up and ask for what the problem was, and then he started coming at me. And some guys just roll like that. I don't feel like that belongs in the game. But hey, if that works for him and them, then more power to him. But I'm trying to keep my guys focused on the game and not worried about stuff outside of it, because we're focused on what's on the field.
So none of that had anything to do with Malik, how Malik got hurt or anything like that?
No, he was just yapping.
So speaking of Malik and him getting hurt, just how hard is it to see him get carted off, and what a nice job has he done for you guys this whole entire season?
He's been amazing. He's done a great job. As far as his trajectory, he was going to have a double-digit sack season, which he had yet to do. And it sucks seeing him go down, and just hurts seeing that look on his face. Just disappointed, knowing that he has so much left, for the year and giving more to this team. So, we're behind him 100%. We're going to support him however we can.
Wyatt was talking about how you have such a young team, and sometimes the gelling takes time in those situations. How do you balance the patience with some of the younger guys coming along with, obviously, your urgency to win every week?
Time waits for no man. It's got to be urgent with everyone. It's not just the older guys who've been through it. The young guys got to understand. This goes by quick. Little did I know I'd be here 9 years in, talking to you all. So don't take any time for granted. We got to win now.
The fact that you guys are going to finish with a losing record, Myles, and you've been talking so optimistically, how tough is that, knowing that that's set in now and playoffs are really unlikely? It's whatever in 9.
I don't know how unlikely they are, but I just continue to fight to win. So whoever's the next opponent, they're going to get our very best, and let the chips fall as they may. I can't worry about how the end result's going to be. Just worry about giving your very best every play.
How have your first 9 years in the league taught you about managing, like what you said about it goes by quick. What has your experience taught you about that since you've been in the league?
I mean, every second is a gift, so don't waste any of it. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. Whether it's a work day, that's an off day. Do something that helps improve who you are as a person and as a player. To help adding, putting pennies, nickels, and dimes into that piggy bank until you achieve the goals you have set out for yourself. And I think as a player, I've developed a lot. I think I came in pretty raw, and then I had to work on my craft. And I think that's can be said for a lot of guys in there. But they continue to work, continue to grind, and that's life. That's football. You got to continue to work at who you want to become and who you want to be. And we know this isn't good enough, so we got to continue to go back to the whetstone.
Hey, Myles, Fedora just talked about needing to learning to be a better leader, pulling guys together. How difficult is that for a young guy, for a rookie, even in his position to do that, to learn how to do that?
I think the main hurdle to get over when you're a young guy, trying to be a leader is the fact that you really don't understand or realize if you have that platform. You just kind of have to be given to you. You kind of have to be pushed into it or guided into it. Let yourself be that person, have that role, and that's by us as veterans enabling that those younger guys, those first, second, third year guys, let them know that this is our team just as much as it's yours. Take ownership of it, and don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. If you see something, say something. This game, like I said, it goes by quick. So, we can't be mincing words just because we're scared to say something or you don't feel like you have the right yet. Everyone has the right to say something as long as you're out there giving your very best. Speak up.